Family medicine is so amazing because you can actually build relationships.
Most of our healthcare system is built on treating a patient, and the problem happens and then we treat the patient. Whereas I think family medicine is one of those places where you get to see the patient throughout the process.
To work with that person to help them achieve their own goals for health.
Being able to build that trust with your patient is something that I think develops over the long term.
Talking about some of their most personal aspects of their lives, and people still feel comfortable talking.
If you work in the same area for 30 years, then you can sort of watch people grow up.
And he last year had to sign my vaccination papers to get me into medical school. So I think, he was so proud when I got in. It was almost like he was a member of your family and not just your doctor.
The beauty of family medicine, I think, is that you can make it anything you want it to be.
You're not confining yourself to any one particular area of the body or any one organ system. You're seeing everything.
It really allows you to take on all these different areas and still feel confident performing in them and being a good physician wherever you are.
That will give me the flexibility that I can achieve everything that I want in life and achieve what I want in medicine.
You can also do a +1 year, right? Like you can almost reinvent the kind of medicine that you perform in a year. It's amazing. You could do palliative care, you could do emergency medicine, you could even add an extra year later on in your career. There's like so much, you're like a Swiss Army knife. There's so much potential there.
After family medicine, you just do everything with that. You don't really need anything else.
One of the fundamental principles of being a family medicine is being a resource to a community.
You can put yourself into a place with a population that's one that you want to get to know better.
I come from an area that really needs family doctors, and I would love to go back there.
And a lot of people, when they thought about global health, they thought either surgery or emergency work. Primary care offers a completely different set of tools when it comes to addressing a lot of the issues that you have in a developing country. The idea of medicine without walls is something that primary care really endorses and is something that resonated with me and a lot of the people that I was working with.
Everybody has to come to you before they go anywhere else, so you actually see every kind of patient with every kind of problem.
Somebody comes in and gives you a few symptoms, you have to think of every single differential diagnosis and go from there.
You need to know what needs further investigation and what doesn't. And even if something doesn't need further investigation, you still need to know what to tell someone. You still need to know how to kind of put them at ease. And that takes practice and it's challenging.
You never know who's going to walk into the door next, like what they're going to come in with. But that's kind of what makes family medicine so special, is that you don't know, and it's exciting, and I think it will be that way for the length of your career.
If you're the kind of person who can have a good time trying to figure out, a difficult case and have just as much fun talking to someone while you put a vaccine in their shoulder, then I think family medicine is a good place to be.
I love family medicine.